Governor Stitt announced on social media that Oklahoma will be preparing for Operation Guardian, which includes, quote, deporting illegal aliens, starting with those in jail. The post led to many Oklahomans sharing their point of view on this, with many being excited for the initiative, while others say that other areas should be focused on. Authorities are now investigating a murder-suicide that took place in Coweta after police say several minors returned home to find their parents deceased. According to a recent poll, 22% of Latinos will be first-time voters this election. I was able to speak with some Latino first-time voters in Tulsa who tell me they're ready to exercise their rights as citizens. The city hopes to completely transform this empty parking lot into a boutique hotel with about 45 to 50 rooms inside, complete with a swimming pool. Maria Tallchief was a world-renowned Osage Native American ballerina who broke down barriers. She's known for her many roles, including those in Swan Lake and the Nutcracker. According to recent data, about 1,400 individuals are homeless in the city of Tulsa, which is 300 more than last year. Here's the team of 10 emergency responders from Oklahoma just before they took off to Florida. They'll be responsible for any swift water and urban rescue operations wherever needed.
Here's your mint chocolate shake.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Isabel Flores with 2 News here at the old drugstore in Sperry, and it just opened up, which has helped to bring in a lot of new people. Here at Mother Road Market, team members are really trying to reach into the community, whether you speak English or Spanish, to make sure that they can help you start your journey into the food world.
One of the hardest hit areas, Okmulgee County. We want to send it out to 2 News Oklahoma's Isabel Flores. She's in Henrietta. Isabel, is the snow hitting your eyeballs like it is mine out here?
Yes, it is, Erin. You know what? It's crazy out here, and I don't know how many inches of snow we've gotten, but I can definitely sink into it. My feet and my hands are slowly turning into icicles, and we aren't even really getting that huge of a hit right now. It's kind of more of a flurry. And if you can see behind me, you know, these roads, they're not as bad as they were this morning when we were coming into Henrietta. I mean, this morning it was just a different story. Right now, as you can see, you know, a lot of firefighters are, you know, using their water to try and just, again, mitigate those flames. And they are asking the city to make sure that they are conserving water so that they can use as much as they can to, again, try and keep this fire contained.
I don't remember why they took me, but I remember looking back at the old home place.
Ray Doya is a member of the Kiowa tribe.
In the 2nd grade, I had to go to Fort Sill Indian School.
He's a survivor of the native boarding school era, telling me he was given no choice but to leave life on the farm with his family behind.
This is the boys' dorm and this is the girls' dorm. This is where my sister was. They kind of bribed me to get out of the car with, my favorite dessert was pumpkin pie. When I started walking off, my whole family broke down.
Ray tells me he experienced so much trauma at the school that his mind had a way of tuning most of it out.
It was a traumatic experience for me that I have everything that school year shut out of my mind. I have a block.
But he tells me he's glad.
My memory has just shut down, and that's good.
Fast forward to today, the Kiowa tribe is doing its best to combat generational trauma caused by boarding schools. However, I'm told it's an ongoing process.
Boarding school history has made a detrimental impact on Indigenous people. It's still something that I don't know that we will ever fully heal from.
Tony Satoke Mule is the executive director of the Kiowa Education Agency. She tells me the tribe is implementing programs to try and revitalize its culture.
We want to be able to, again, equip our community to be in roles in classrooms so that they can teach accurate history.
She tells me the Kiowa language is also being offered at several schools to help spread the culture that was taken during the boarding school era.
It's just really hard to even imagine the removal of a child, you know, from their home and their parents and the influences.
It was being taken away from your family and driven somewhere that you didn't know anything about. And so that's why I hated Indian boarding school.
In Oklahoma, Isabel Flores for 2 News.
Your heart gets glued to these animals. They become your own. They become part of your family.
Joan Forsyth is the president of Waymaker Rescue in Tahlequah. She tells me when she moved here, she noticed stray dogs everywhere and decided to do something about it.
They're everywhere. They roam the streets, they roam the city, they roam the county. Come here, babies. Come here. It's not anyone's fault that this is happening other than just taking care of your pets. If you're going to be a pet owner, love that animal.
Joan says spaying and neutering, vaccines, and vet care are crucial to making sure the cycle of stray pets is broken.
I love your leash, Pluto. It kind of matches my shirt. It just was abundantly clear I needed to be a part of helping this rescue to be successful.
Veterinarian Bobby Musgrove tells me she and Joan partnered up after learning of her mission to help curb the stray population.
Probably see at least 3 to 5 stray dogs just walking around every day. Last week we had one just come through the door and just was like, "Hi, can you help?"
I came here to the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office to see if there was anything that I could find out regarding new initiatives to help with the city's overpopulation of animals.
This is a statewide issue. It's ever growing.
Deputy Jesse Mitchell tells me the department has made a log to connect people with groups that can take in animals and assist with getting them fixed or rehomed.
If we go out on a call, it's like, "County, I've got four puppies abandoned here." Any situation like that, and we can be like, "Look in the log. Do we have anybody close?" And we can start calling numbers.
Right after our interview, he got a call that caught my attention.
We literally had an animal complaint come out in our county about a stray dog that has been struck that now we're going to have to respond to.
Mitchell tells me that while it's disheartening to see these cases, he's glad the word is getting out. Waymaker Rescue just wants to make sure that every one of the puppies that comes through their doors knows love and carries that on to their next adventure. In Tahlequah, I'm Isabel Flores with 2 News, Oklahoma.